Well, friend, there is literally no doubt about it. Content is king, or actually, let me just say, content is queen when it comes to online visibility and engagement. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I feel like I've talked a lot about structuring content with my clients and with my students. So I wanted to jump on here this week and just break it down for you. I really just want to share with you a simple way to structure your content in a way that it actually has a big impact for you. Now, keep in mind, there is no one size fit all answers to this question. This is just how I do it personally. And what I find is really impactful is by repurposing my core content. So when you have a podcast episode, for example, you can break that down into a YouTube video, social media content, emails, and even a blog post. Plus, I find when I use the core content that I'm creating for other posts, it actually helps me stay on track and really just stay focused with who I'm trying to help and actually who I'm talking to. Plus, it also makes sure that you're showing up as an expert in your field, which when you're building a brand around you, you're the face of your business, it is so important that people see you as that expert. Essentially, you want people to think of you whenever they have a question about your industry. Plus, if you sprinkle in some lifestyle posts here and there, you're going to crush it online, okay? Let's just leave it at that. If you are new to repurposing content, the best place to start is with your most popular piece of content, or the piece of content that really you put the most time and effort into making sure it is super valuable. So just like this podcast episode, once you have that one piece of content to repurpose, you'll then want to brainstorm all the different ways that it can be used for your business online. So like I said, I'm going to share with you exactly what I do on a weekly basis with my content. So feel free to match this completely or pick and choose just a few pieces of this puzzle and start with that. Whatever works for you, whatever works for your business. But what happens, like I said, is I always start off with one core piece of content, which, like I said, it happens to be what you're listening or watching right now. It's my episodes, my weekly podcast episodes. Now, why do I start with my podcast episodes as my core content? Well, honestly, it's the most value-based content I have to share. It hits on specific topics. It helps you achieve specific goals the most. It really helps you solve pain points. It allows me to even repurpose things into a lot of different content because it's a longer format. Other core options for you to do could be YouTube episodes, blogs, or even lives on social media. But like I said, for me, it's my podcast episodes. That's the core content that I do. Now, that one podcast episode, it actually turns into a long video on YouTube, which you may be watching. It also turns into a blog post, which you may have read. So now I have one main concept and 3 big pieces of content going out on 3 different platforms. From there, what I do is I start to promote it. That one podcast episode turns into an audio clip on social media. That one YouTube episode turns into multiple reels, TikTok videos, YouTube shorts. That one blog turns into multiple quotes on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Pinterest. And lastly, it actually turns into multiple emails that I send to my email list to provide them with value and to let them know even that, hey, this episode is live. So go consume it. So again, one piece of content just turned into a podcast episode, a YouTube episode, a blog post, audio clips, reels. It's turned into TikTok videos, YouTube shorts. It's turned into Instagram posts, Facebook posts, LinkedIn posts, Pinterest pins, and emails. That's a lot, right? But like I said, I'm just repurposing content. And it's highly recommended, especially if you get overwhelmed with content. We'll get right back to the episode in just a sec, but real quick, I wanted to share with you the Spotlight Theory program and how it can help you market your business online and boost your revenue. If you're an entrepreneur who's been feeling stuck about how to grow your business online and you're starting to lose hope that you can actually generate paying clients and program sales through social media, this one is for you. The Spotlight Theory, it's a 12-week coaching program combined with implementation and accountability mentorship. It's a mix of self-study education and group coaching where we implement each step within the process together. Essentially, we are building this lead generation system, one that runs for you to attract your dream client, to generate high quality leads, and then turn those leads into paying clients or program sales all on automation. Now, the key is that once you finish this 12-week program, you'll have a system that runs for you 24/7, 365 days of the year. So you'll never have to stress about where your next client or sale is coming from. We have a thriving community of like-minded entrepreneurs from all walks of life in all different industries. As a member of the Spotlight Theory program, you get an all-access pass to all of my best lead generation strategies and the templates. That way you can implement everything fast. You'll also receive access to our private community and lifetime access to future program updates. And you get instant feedback and support directly from me on our coaching calls. The Spotlight Theory is now open for enrollment for the next coaching sessions. To learn more and really just to see if this is the right fit for you, head on over to spotlighttheory.lisaann.ca. There's a full program breakdown there for you, so you know exactly what is possible for your business. I'll also make sure to include the link in the notes on whatever platform you are listening or watching on right now. I hope to see you there, but all right, let's get right back to the episode. So think about it this way, okay? When you break down a podcast episode, even into smaller chunks, you can actually hit your audience in multiple ways with just one conversation. Some people might prefer to watch the YouTube video, while others may prefer to read on the blog. Some people would prefer to listen to it on Spotify, let's say. But by offering your content in those different formats, you're not only just creating multiple pieces of content, you are also increasing the chances that someone's actually going to consume it because you're meeting them with where they're at. You're meeting them wherever they're hanging out for that day. So let's break it down even more. And let's just focus on what happens on Instagram alone with that one piece of core content. We can post multiple reels. We can post multiple quotes. We can pull all those quotes from the episode. We can make multiple audio clips. And then we can even do a promotional post for the podcast and just saying it's live. So usually what I do is I pull 2 to 3 quotes, 2 to 3 audio files, and 2 to 3 video quotes per episode, which gives me actually 9 different things to post on Instagram alone. And like I said, a lot of people overcomplicate this. I don't want you to fall into that trap. If you are wasting a lot of valuable time on social media, just stop it. But let's leave it to that for today. I just don't want you to overcomplicate things when it comes to your online content. I know this one is short and to the point, but really just simply, I want you to focus on repurposing your core content to maximize your impact. This way, you'll stay true to your brand while reaching more people with your message. Really, all you need to do to get started is begin with the most value-based piece of content you have. And then again, brainstorm all the different ways it could be presented online, and then just start creating it. You are guaranteed to crush it online and simplify a lot of things for you. But again, that's all I have for you today. I want to give you a quick tip. And that's actually all I have for you for this month. Can you believe January is already coming to an end? It is actually crazy. But also, I'm super, super excited because next month, February, I have a special series to share with you. What I did is I actually did a 4-part series with a good friend and my podcast producer on leveraging paid social media ads to grow a podcast. So if you are a podcast producer or you want to start your own podcast, you're in for a treat over the next 4 weeks. I will talk to you then. Again, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Enjoy this quick tip. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.